This battle is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. First, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 154 pounds, holds an undefeated record of 2 wins with 0 losses, and fights out of Moab Independent MMA in Newnan, Georgia, Garrett Nelson. And his opponent across the cage to my right, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 154 pounds, holds an undefeated record of 1 win with 0 losses, and represents Blaylock's IMB in Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia, Tanner Poe. Your referee when the action begins is Jimmy Neely.
Jimmy Neely, our referee in this lightweight bout. It's Garrett Nelson in the gray trunks and Tanner Poe in the black and yellow trunks. 3 3-minute rounds here in Chattanooga, Tennessee at Brainerd High School. Live at FlowCombat.com. Vince Ferrara, Casey Oxendine, and we're underway.
Oh, here we go. They collide in the center of the cage. Wow.
Quick exchanges from both.
Look at that smile on the face of Garrett Nelson. He likes where he's at, gets the takedown. And really, that smash mouth pressure of the Moab fighting systems in effect here. But you got to watch out, man. Tanner Poe, a jiu-jitsu specialist, looking for the triangle choke. And Poe back to his feet. What an exchange.
Both guys exchanging kicks to the body, and then the exchange punches to the face.
This is fisticuffs. Man, yeah, Garrett Nelson got caught there.
And Nelson with the footwork to show that he's all right. And a mark underneath the right, or the right cheek of Poe.
And another takedown by Garrett Nelson. This is so lightning fast, this action.
And that's close to the eye of Poe, too, as he eats a shot. And Nelson
again,
lets him get up.
Nelson closing the distance. Now, I'm going to say this. Nelson's got to watch here. You don't want to have, as I said before, you don't want to have takedown practice wrestling style. It can gash you. But that being said, I think both of these guys are on point here.
Midway point through round number 1 here in Chattanooga at Valor Fights 45, live at FlowCombat.com. Nelson, a transplant, from Florida. With that Moab camp.
And you see that Nelson has slowed it down. If I'm in his corner, I'm going to say more of the same. Keep it there. Keep the pressure. Obviously, you don't want to stand up. Just as I say it, Tanner Poe reverses. But now it could be a triangle choke by Garrett Nelson.
Wow, tough spot.
Trying to defend is Tanner Poe.
He's out.
I think he's done.
Yes.
He is unconscious. Garrett Nelson with the win here.
Wow.
What a war.
You can see that arm. He was fighting and repositioning, and then it stopped.
Well, and a testament to Tanner Poe's intestinal fortitude, man. He wasn't going to quit to the very last moment. In this case, he ended up taking a nap, but I mean, all the props in the world for that young man. Both of these young men, in fact.
And it had been a year layoff for Garrett Nelson coming off of that matchup with Emmanuel Ramirez. And here's the finish here, Casey.
And there you see it, man, locked in. Tanner Poe doing everything he can to lace up Garrett Nelson, but he is unable to do it. But he is back on his feet here.
And good to see Tanner Poe up. He's
tons of respect for both of these young men.
Yeah, it's a good sign. Tanner Poe was down for a while, but he's come to and looks to be okay. Mark Law is now checking him over, but Garrett Nelson moving to 3-0. An impressive win and erasing that year-plus layoff with that 2-fight win streak, and Tanner Poe will fall to 1-1.
And I'll tell you this is one I was very anxious about. Everybody was talking about it, and it definitely delivered here. What a matchup. You'll go back and watch that, and you'll be like, man, what action here at Valor Fights 45, and this is just the beginning.
Yeah, it has been terrific. More amateur MMA bouts on the way, some title fights, Muay Thai. All right, we go back to make it official. Where's Jennifer?
Your referee stops this bout at 2 minutes and 16 seconds into the first round. For your winner by way of triangle choke submission, out of the red corner, Garrett Nelson.